What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here with another build at the Finch family farm, and we are going to be wrapping up putting together the edge bar, and we are going to get to it right now. Alright, and like I said, Wastelanders, we are going to wrap up building the edge bar up here on the Overpass at the Finch farm. I want to say I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We're going to jump into build mode here. I went ahead and sped this video up because it's a lot of repetition. It's a lot of floors, it's a lot of lights, it's a lot of roof pieces, but it's all pretty much the same thing. So I just wanted to get this sped up so that you guys could see that we are getting this built. Here I realized, oh yeah, we're not doing the floor all the way across. We're doing like a balcony thing. So that's why I fixed that right there. I want to welcome anyone that's new to the channel. If this is the first time that you are watching one of my videos, make sure if you like the video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Click the bell notification icon so that you get notified the next time I post a video. And of course, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the edge bar up on the Overpass here at Finch Farm. So here I'm trying to figure out some stairs, and I go through a bunch of crap because I was looking for some very specific stairs, and ultimately I realized that they wouldn't work anyway, simply because I built with barn walls, and the stairs I was thinking of were for regular residential walls. So ultimately it ended up not working out anyway. I was trying to figure out where the hell that menu even came from. I don't know what those were. It said do not build with them. I was like, okay. I was like, ooh, spiral staircase. Too short. Yeah, so yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I have been incredibly busy, got lots of stuff going on, wrapping up the Loco 4-pack Evolution of a Settlement Challenge. We are going into week 11, so week 11 video will be going live on this coming Thursday from when I'm shooting this video, and or when I'm posting this video. So if you haven't checked that out, please go check out the Loco 4-pack Evolution of a Settlement Challenge. Not just for watching my videos, although I think my videos are kind of fun. They're really fun. I've treated this challenge not harshly. I was like hey, I'm gonna have some fun with this. So I go check that out, but seriously go check out some of the other builders. Here I screw up big time. I'm like, why won't this go in? I will force it in. And then I end up taking it out later because, yeah, I realized that it was blocking the stairs. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the Evolution Challenge. Go check out the other builders. There are some phenomenal builders going on. And it's more than just the building. Because there is a role-playing aspect to this challenge, a lot of the builders have really taken that to heart. And there are some awesome stories going on in the build challenge. So make sure to check that out. I will put a link to Loco 4-pack's channel down in the description below. And the reason why I don't link to a specific playlist is because every week he's creating a new playlist. So I could give you a link to the week 1 playlist, but then you're not going to get anything else. So if I just link you to his channel, then you can go to his playlist and start over with week 1. And typically most of the update videos week to week are, I would say, 4 to 6 minutes. Some are a little bit longer, some are a little bit shorter than that. And then every 4 weeks, there are essentially a showcase. Here's what we've done so far. Update kind of a video. So make sure to check those out. And again, we are in week 11 of 12 weeks. It's been a long challenge. I know some people are getting really burnt out. And but it's been a blast. I've had a ton of fun. I created a new character with an incredible personality, and he is bigger than life, and I will definitely be continuing Stu's story. I will probably continue some sort of an evolution build series with him. I don't know if I'm going to level base it, you know, because now that he's going, well, at the end of this competition, he's going to be level 47. So I don't know, it's not going to be as much of a challenge to do significant building going from 47 to 51 as it was going from level 7 to level 11, because there's a lot more things that you can do once you start getting up in level. So I got to figure out something, but I definitely want to continue Stu's story. Now, if you've been following my channel for any time, you know that I've had some issues, you know, and it's my own damn fault. You know, I didn't take my own advice. As a mod author, I always advise, once you install a mod, run it for that entire playthrough. Don't install mods midway through. Don't uninstall them midway through. Run them for your entire playthrough. And I did not follow that advice. So I got some real glitchy kind of stuff going on. So very soon here, after I finish this build here at Finch Farm, and the reason why I'm just rambling is you guys can see I'm doing incredibly stupidly repetitive stuff. I realize the walls underneath are blocking that rail, so I'm going to have to pop those walls out real quick. But once I finish this build here at Finch Farm, once I finish the challenge build with Stu, then I will, I'm going to literally wipe the game clean. I'm going to delete all my mods. I'm literally going to delete all my saves. So I'm going to be building a new main build character, and I'm going to rebuild Stu. And I'm literally going to rebuild him. I'm going to run through and get him back up to level 47. And truth be told, I am not going to rebuild at Abernathy Farm, or at Abernathy Farm. I'm not going to rebuild at Starlight, so I'm not going to rebuild the castle that he is building for the challenge, but I will reference it as though it is already built. You know, just because I'm starting Stu over, that doesn't mean Stu's starting over. So, but having Stu in the Commonwealth is definitely something that I want to have. So I've finished the main building. Now I'm looking at electrical. How am I going to get power into this building? This overpass is very, very particular. And I realize I'm going to have to get into the UFO here, jump back into build mode. But let's take a look at the outside of this thing. It looks significantly scrappy. There's lots of different textures going on there. Looks really cool. I love how it looks so supported. We covered that in the last episode, or I guess 2 episodes now. Yeah, last episode we did the edge wall. So now I'm just going to try and figure out, and I figured, you know what? I will use this hole right here to run conduit and wire and all that stuff through. And instead of patching the hole, I'll just leave it there. Because as you guys may or may not have noticed, I patched all of the walls on the first floor. There are no big holes other than these holes back here, because I left these open intentionally, just in case I wanted to do something like this. And if I decided I didn't want to do this, then I would have, you know, gone back and patched over those holes as well. But this little angled piece that I get from the electronics mod is awesome. It puts it at a 45-degree angle. It makes sense. Now I'm trying to figure out, okay, do I want to run this conduit under, over? What do I want to do? Sit here for a second. Now you're going to see me go into Vanilla Extensions. Vanilla Extensions has its own conduit. And they have so many more conduit pieces. Look at all those pieces. Angled pieces. You know, you got 30 degrees, 45 degrees, verticals, without the frickin', you know, double loop on it like the standard one. I was trying to get this thing to match up with that brace, because that would have been awesome. But I was hitting the overpass, and it just would not go well and get close for me. So I ended up changing that. But I wanted to leave this in here just so you guys can see that, you know, when I build, it's not always perfect the first time. Sometimes I nail it. You know, I'll be building along, and I just, you know, set this thing to record. I'm not doing any narration. I'm just building. and I nail it. I'm like, yes. All right, now what? Now let's put it together. So here I'm gonna use the overpass since it's so, there. You can see that I can just drop that piece of conduit right on there. Now I'm gonna get this thing lined up, and we're going to get this conduit in. So anyway, back to Stu. Excuse me. Hold on, let me get something to drink here. There we go. All right. Back to Stu. Stu is a force for good in the Commonwealth, and I definitely want to continue his story. It would be selfish of me not to continue his story because he is such a great character. And I am not going to ruin anything about what is going on with Stu these last couple of weeks. Now, I will give you a little bit of fair warning that my update video won't be too terribly long, even though there's something profound, or not profound, but large in it. My end of run... Yeah, week 11 is pretty good. Week 12 video shouldn't be too bad. My end of challenge tour will probably be a little long because there's definitely going to be some roleplay elements that I include in that. So I'm showing you more than just what I built. Because again, role-playing was supposed to be part of this challenge, so I need to include that. I will tell you this, if you guys have been watching for any time, if you follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, or any of those things, I ran into a build problem with Stu in that I overbuilt Starlight. I literally, because I run, look, you can see up there, look at my size bar in the upper right hand corner, totally empty. Well, when you run a mod that it gives you unlimited build space, that's what you get. You get an empty bar. The problem is when you're doing a massive build at a settlement and you're not having to clear your bar, you don't know when you've gone too far. And I went too far. Ultimately, it was the castle walls that Stu used to build Starlight Castle that probably ate up so much build budget that towards the end, I mean, I literally had to pull all decorations just trying to survive because I was crashing in build mode every 5 minutes or so. So, unfortunately, my last tour will not have a lot of decorations in it, or any decorations in it, simply because with decorations, I can't even go there outside of build mode. I've literally pushed that settlement all the way as far as I can, which is why Stu ended up but annexing Abernathy Farm for a production facility so that I could continue Stu's story. Stu could still be part of this whole thing, and that was actually on the advice of Loco 4-Pack. He said, dude, I don't want Stu to be done. Can you move? Can you do something? And I said, I can move. I can do something. I'll figure it out. So I got it figured out. So here it is at night. And you can see I do have a few. Those radiators don't radiate quite far enough to get to some of those glitter balls. So I do end up running some additional radiators and stuff like that. Now here I'm testing the light that I mounted at the bottom of the bar, like at her feet, to see how well it's going to light her. So when I put a bartender back there, it's going to look pretty good. Well, there you go, Wastelanders. We have the edge rail in the edge bar. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. And until next time, Wastelanders, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day of my life. See ya!